Hey, today I'm going to share with you how I helped the most productive chiropractor I've ever coached, the one who produces the largest amount of money in his practice that I've ever coached, with a lesson from a college football marching band. And I'm going to give you the example in the very next segment. So first of all, let me tell you about my client. I had a call scheduled with him that he couldn't take, but he came to the phone for just about 10 seconds and he says, the only reason I'm taking this call is to tell you that I've got 17 new patients in my clinic right now. And I said, 17? You're joking. No, 17 in the clinic right now. See ya, bye. Now this was an unbelievably productive clinic and the biggest money client I've ever had. Now, one of the things that his practice was doing, because he was seeing so many people, is it was stressful. And so I said, so let me teach you a little bit what I learned from a college marching band that will help you with your practice. I'll tell you what he did with that, and then I'll tell you what the result was. So let's take a look at a college marching band. They're out in the middle of the field. They've got their uniforms. They've got their instruments. They're playing these great songs. They're marching. And they have all these conductors on ladders. Next time you go to a college game, take a look for the conductors on ladders. They have several, one main conductor and then several smaller conductors around. Everybody's looking at the main conductor. And nobody has more fun at a college game than the band does. So I said, a college football marching band is a lot like a chiropractic office. The band members have music to play, uniforms to wear, they have dance steps to do, and every staff person in your office has a script that they need to learn. They've got dance steps that they need to do, and what I mean by that is that they have to work in sync with other people on the field or in the clinic, and they've got a uniform. They might be in scrubs or they might be in some other type of uniform, and when they get the direction that they need from the director, it's an absolutely wonderful performance. So my client, my big money client, goes, that's magnificent. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to shut down the practice on Friday and we're going to have band practice. Now I also told him that I live close to the University of Washington, and months before the first football game, months before the first band performance on the field, I can hear the Husky band playing over in the distance because they're practicing and practicing and practicing. So he took this clinic and shut it down on a Friday. It probably cost him someplace between $15,000 and $20,000 to do that. Yeah, really. And every piece of paper and every script and every step on a day one, day two, a returning visit, a reevaluation visit, new patient orientation class visit was gone over. And he said it was illuminating all the lights that came on. Now he's already doing absolutely wonderful business, big business. But he said it was so clarifying. He says the stress dropped by 100% because finally everybody knew where they were supposed to be on the field, what music they were supposed to be playing, what dance steps they were supposed to be doing. And they also knew if somebody else was doing really good work as well. So one of the ways to take the stress out of your practice is to make sure that everybody knows what's supposed to happen on a day one, everybody knows what's supposed to happen on a day two, what happens on the returning visit, the reevaluation visits, and that takes work, and it takes work away from the performance. I talked about a play in my last blog, needing rehearsals. Every great chiropractic practice that functions on a low stress basis has rehearsals. So that's what you learn from a marching band. By the way, he really thanked me for that. And I bump into him again and again and again, and he talks about the marching band. So this is Dr. Noel Lloyd for you, getting your marching band in order so you can have a great performance, and I hope you win the game.